Hi, this is almost like part two because basically the SD card was full. So I was right near the end. So there's two questions left. There was one that I was going to go back to, which was off Porto X, and it's if you're a pigeon and could poo on anyone or anything, what would it be and why? I had a bit of a think about this one. Probably the other question I had to think about. I don't really have any sort of huge axes to grind with anybody, so it'd probably just be I'd poo on all of the scumbags in the world who just have no respect for anything and just horrible people. So I'd poo on them, that's why. And then the last question was off my friend Robbo. And he says, Ledz, you're around with the banzais in what you I think you would call the halcyon days. Yeah, the golden days, Pete. It means the golden old days that we all love and cherish. All right. Anyways, he said the days the banzais, Preds, Nam, short timers, Turks, etc. We ruled the roost. I don't know if he means we, as in the Nam, because to be honest, you never did. But no, he's on about the UK. He said it. It's. He said what went wrong, and he said have we ended up with just one pro team left. I don't have a real answer of what went wrong. You know, I think when me and Pete started doing something, you know, with Nexus, we changed the way that UK paintball was developing itself in the respect that you know, training became a big part of what people almost were expected to do to be able to compete at the top, and for the first few years I think it was a lot of teams did start getting involved in training and training properly, and I think, you know, we had a lot of teams that came down and trained with Nexus, and I think they probably became better because of it, you know, teams like the Jags, stuff like that. And you know, people these days, whenever I see them training, they don't train like we used to do as Nexus. They just sort of go down and bash heads. A lot of people don't play tournaments in the same way, which is a shame. But I suppose in the golden olden days that Pete mentioned, that we would just happen to be better paintball players at the time. I think Pete would be the first one to admit that, you know, he wasn't necessarily, his team in the NAM wasn't filled with athletes. It was filled with people who sort of had a will to win and you know, a passion to sort of go and be the best they could at the sport. I don't have a solution of how England can be again the best you know, paintballing nation outside of America. Apart from just getting the right people together to make teams, and, you know, having a group of leaders, really. I suppose we're a video, internet, couch potato nation and world, and the more realistic, you know, Call of Duty games that appear, the less a lot of people are going to go and play paintball and other things, which is a sad state of affairs, and people need to get out of the house and go and have the will to win. I've always had the will to win, Pete's always had the will to win, and more people like us, younger people like us, will make the sport great again. So that's it, and that's the end of the questions, so they can all go in the bin now, and thanks for all your questions, and I hope to see you around. All right, cheers guys, bye bye.